Wow. Teofimo Lopez suggests that he cursed out Andre SOG Ward and Timothy Bradley for being corrupt. Andre Ward claps back in a subliminal response, denies that. Roll the clip.
Commentators are the ones that convince everybody someone else is winning.
Yeah.
So watch the Cambosos fight without the commentators. Watch my last fight without the commentators, and you will see the result.
It's because they don't like us, bro.
It's because at the fighters meetings, I dissed Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley in front of ESPN production and all of them for all their affiliation and corruption that they do.
Yeah.
What happened? I put more weight on my back, and all they was talking about right away when I slipped in the first knockdown they called, I slipped. They called it right away. What did Bradley say? He hurt.
LOL, it never happened. The young fella needs prayer. This is, of course, coming from Andre SOG Ward, multi-division champ and Olympic gold medalist. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. On the screen, you see Andre Ward. Obviously, this looks like a subliminal because it came out the same timepiece that these leaked Teofimo Lopez tapes from a punch-drunk interview. And he says he cursed out and went off on everybody involved with ESPN because they're corrupt, including Timothy Bradley and Andre SOG Ward, who's now denying it. He's saying, LOL, it never happened. So I believe Andre Ward. Andre Ward has acquitted himself very well, both in and out of the ring, in terms of never giving you a reason to believe that he needs to lie to further his image. However, Teofimo, him and his father continue to say the damnedest things and the darndest things. And it just becomes to a point for at least me where I can't really believe that. It's like I give somebody so many chances, and once you give them the rope, they're either gonna hang themselves or, make a knot or whatever they decide to do with the rope. At Teofimo, he keeps saying peculiar and bizarre things. He also said that this is his fight, and his fight with Josh Taylor is his last fight with ESPN. Nonetheless, I wasn't there for the fighter meeting. I'm just giving you kind of my opinion on what I've seen and heard from the characters. So I can't vouch for that with all certainty. I think I know what I'm talking about though. But beyond that, even if this stuff, let's just say hypothetically it were true, right? You went off on ESPN and called them corrupt and all this stuff, called them out their name. It just seems very foolish for Team Teofimo to conduct themselves in such a manner, because you still have to get past Josh Taylor. Now, if you go against your own network, and this is not the first time Teofimo has done this, he cursed out Todd DeBuff like on Twitter and then later deleted it, said he's going to war with Top Rank, said he's going to Triller and Triller knows how to treat a champ and all these different things. But I just feel like even if hypothetically, which I don't believe, this stuff about cussing everyone out and cussing your network and their commentators out, even if it were true, I think it's a foolish play. It's a foolish play because you still got to fight on the network in your very next fight, in a very difficult fight with a guy like Josh Taylor, who's seasoned, beat Jose Ramirez, beat Regis Prograis, who's now the WBC champion. So it's a bad play in my book, even if it were true. You always got to conduct yourself like a professional. Now, speaking of professional, I know Andre Ward, and we are in the same region, been to his gym, I've spoke with him. He's a consummate professional. So just Teo saying that he's corrupt and saying that he cursed him out, I just don't believe that. Knowing what I know about Dre, I don't think he would tolerate that. Yes, he's pleasant. Yes, he's a God-fearing man. Yes, he's professional, but he's also a fighter, and he's also from Oakland. Hint, hint. So at the end of the day, I highly doubt that Andre Ward would even tolerate a level of disrespect. And throughout his career, barring maybe Sergey Kovalev, we've never even seen many people approach Andre Ward with this type of disrespect, because he doesn't even conduct himself in such a manner. And if someone's doing commentary, if Tim Bradley thinks you're hurt, You know, he's just doing the blow by blow and play by play, whether you agree with it or not. Needless to say, you didn't look good in the Sandor Martin fight anyway, and I thought Teofimo lost. So it seems like Teofimo and his dad have an axe to grind. They were going at ESPN for allegedly showing impartiality to black fighters, which I completely disagree with. I will make a separate video on that topic, but I don't think Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn, Jared Baby Anderson, Big Baby Anderson, I don't think they're getting this special treatment over there at ESPN. If anything, their performances and the way they've looked in the ring has given them the hype or the buzz or whatever. They're performing. Meanwhile, Teofimo gets battered off network versus Kambosos and dropped in the fight, and then you fight a light puncher in Sandor Martin and you don't look that good. So you got to understand, when you have performances as such, you're gonna have to climb back up the ladder. Any way you slice it, I think it's a bit weird for Teofimo to be behaving this way, especially since he has an upcoming fight. He's saying, hey, this is my last fight on ESPN and I don't care, the cat's out the bag, and I cussed out people in the fighters meeting. You know, he must be a nightmare for Top Rank and Bob Arum to hear these things, and you're making comments that are really distasteful, acting like black fighters are getting treated differently, things like that. It has to be a PR person's nightmare. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to my channel. I'm the best in the business. Andre Ward, he gave you his response subliminally. Teofimo said what he said. You guys make of it what you want in the comment section and subscribe. And I'm out.